thanks for joining me for yet another live stream. So I'm delighted to be here with you today. So today I was wondering what we're going to be cooking, and I really thought it would be a really good idea if we could cook something that I'd left over in the fridge. So on Sunday we had a roast, and I don't know about you, but we had some leftover vegetables. So I had some leftover parsnips and leftover sweet potatoes, and I was thinking, oh, what can we do with those today? So thinking rather than making a soup that you often usually make with leftover vegetables, I thought, well, what else can I make? And I was thinking, actually, let's make a tangine. I love Moroccan food. I don't know if you like it too. If you haven't had it go, you really should try it because it's really yummy, just really, really simple. Okay, so I've already cut up my onions. I've got my onions, and I've cut up my my garlic that I'm all going to use. If you don't like garlic, that's fine. You don't have to use it. The thing with a tangine is like making a curry, is that basically you can put whatever you want into it. Just make whatever flavours that suits you and adapt it to how you want it to be. Okay, so we're just going to add a tiny little oil to our frying pan, and because we've already cooked our parsnips and our sweet potato, it's not going to take that long to cook. It's going to be quick. It's great that you're using up food waste, so it makes it a really cheap, easy meal to make. So we're just going to fry off our onions and our garlic. Okay, so we've just got these in a frying pan. Okay, so I'm just going to fry them intensely. And then you can decide what spices you want to use, and it's interesting, different recipes will have all sorts of different things. Some will use harissa paste, some will use a bit of cumin, coriander. The one I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to use a bit of cinnamon, I'm going to use a little bit of allspice maybe, I'm going to use a bit of ginger. So again, just depending on what you feel you like, what kind of spices you like, you can adapt whatever dish you're making. So just fry off gently. Just be careful with the garlic because it does burn really quite easily. So just keep half an eye on that. I probably should have added it after my onions, but I didn't. I added it all together, so never mind. Right. Okay. So ginger really gives you the heat of a dish. Okay. So just remember when you're cooking, just to add a little bit, okay? Because too much, unless you like stuff really hot. Okay, so that's a little bit of that. And then I'm going to add, I can't find my cinnamon, so I'm going to add cinnamon sticks. And my cinnamon sticks are all broken down, but that doesn't matter, you can add them like they are anyway. And again, the top tip for cinnamon is that try and buy them in the ethnic aisle. They're much cheaper if you buy them. Rather than buying them in the normal spice aisle. When you get them in the jars, they're quite expensive to buy them like that. So I'm going to add just some cinnamon sticks. Just turn this splitting a bit. I'll turn it down. Okay. And a friend gave me a really top tip. She said, actually, if you add some water when you're cooking onions, it's really good. It still fries them, but it prevents them from burning. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water to my onions and let that just simmer there for the moment. Okay. So I'm also going to add some dates to my tangine. So again, it's up to you whether you want to add dates or not. I think one of the recipes I called for prunes. I didn't have any prunes, so I thought dates would work just as well. Some tangines sometimes nice. They can have a bit of sweetness to them, which I think is really nice. I think some people don't like adding fruit to savoury. I think it's really weird, but actually in some sort of, especially this kind of dish, it actually works really, really well. So if I just cut a few of these up, because I don't want them too big. Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. I don't know if anyone else has got a really lovely day today. Really lovely spring day. I think it's cold outside, but the sun is glorious. That's exactly what we're needing, isn't it? To get outside, and especially when we can meet people now outside. It'll be wonderful to get outside and have a chat with people. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I may as well use all of them because I don't really want to put them back in the packet. Okay, just turn it up a little bit. Okay, so I've cut my dates up, and to this I'm just going to add, I've got my cinnamon. I might just add a little bit of allspice actually. Just what's a new packet? Let's open that. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of allspice. I think it just gives a really nice flavour, and again goes really nice in Moroccan cooking. Okay, so that's a good sprinkle of that. Okay. Okay, so this is our, just turn it up slightly. So this basically is our onions cooking. Okay. So they see the onions cooking, they're still cooking really nicely, although I put a bit of water in them. Oh no, I've run out of gas. Okay, so what I'm just going to show you now is I'm just literally going to add all my vegetables, okay? Okay. So that automatically that looks colourful, doesn't it? I think food has to be colourful. So I think that looks absolutely brilliant, okay? And then to that I'm going to add my dates on top. Okay. And then to that, all I'm going to add now is I'm just going to add some, because I thought maybe we could keep it totally vegan and vegetarian. I'm going to add some vegetable stock. If you want, you could add some chicken stock, that'd be perfect. Adds a different flavour, but bouillon works absolutely fine as well. So let's just put a big sprinkling of that on the top. Okay. And then I'm just going to add some water. Okay, and literally I'm going to cook that. So I'm just going to put this on top of the on top of the stove, and just going to cook that for, I don't know, put a lid on, maybe half an hour or so, something like that, until all the flavours come through. Obviously everything's cooked already, so it might take quicker than that. Obviously a tangine you can leave it as long as you like it. It can be left for a long time on a low heat, or you can cook it quicker depending on how much you want the flavours to come through. And obviously the next day, if you didn't eat all of it and put it in the fridge the next day, the flavours would develop and it tastes amazing. Or you could put it in the oven. You could easily put it in a casserole dish and just put it in the oven and just keep half an hour on it and check it doesn't dry out. But that's the other way to do it. So there you go. This is a really, really quick, easy way to make a really yummy tangine, vegetarian, vegan, made out of leftover sweet potato and parsnips with an added onion and some added dates. So please go away and have a go, enjoy, and let me know how you got on. Okay, and see you tomorrow. Okay, bye then.